Obviously, that's something that we should all work on and make sure we do have enough money for that. But in case we don't, I think the public sector can partner with the private sector, and the private sector can be a huge agent of change. And so we should figure out more ways for partnership so that the private sector actually can contribute significantly in the day-to-day of this change. And the second thing, it's a little bit like change, the seismic change, is top down, but it's also bottoms up, like you were saying. And so your call to action for women to vote is important, but I think it's also a call to action for women in everything we do in our lives to make sure that we actually are testimonials of the fact that women's issues are important. Because some women forget that they are important or they're not vocal about it. We should be vocal about it because the impact is enormous. Think about this. For example, if firms like mine that manage our own money, but also money of pension funds and pensioners around the world, right? If we have 70 million pensioners that are exposed to, let's say, my firm, because we manage some of their money, they say to us that women's issues are important to them. Obviously, we need to have more women on our team. We cannot show up with an all-male team to pitch a big pension fund, right? And so with that in mind, it's almost like a call to action of people that without realizing sometimes influence the morphology and the composition of teams at the higher level that then impact them. And so I think there's a virtuous cycle that we need to start from each and every one of us. And I think women need to be a huge part of that because we are 50+% of the population, but then let's have a voice. Because that will translate into a positive virtuous cycle that I think will be the seismic change if it doesn't come enough from the top. Maybe that's it.